Hi guys. So a question I get asked often is about first looks. So a first look is when you get to see your significant other before you walk down the aisle on your wedding day. Um, it's tradition to not do this, but that tradition stems from arranged marriages in order to keep people from um, basically running before they were able to get married. But that obviously, like things have changed and it's not like that anymore. So, first looks have become very popular. And so, here's a little bit of like when it's a good idea and when you might not want to do it. So I would highly recommend doing a first look if you are planning on having your ceremony closer to sunset. You don't want to be rushed for time after your wedding to get all your family formals done, your bridal party, and your couples portraits done. You don't need that stress. So I would highly recommend doing a first look in those situations. Also, if you guys are really nervous and like don't, don't want that emotion while you're in front of everybody, a first look is a great time to like get to like spend an intimate moment with each other and like really like say the things you want to say to each other, especially if like you aren't reading your own written vows to each other. This is a great way to do it. You can just read like a note to each other then. Sometime when some instances where you may not want to do a first look is if you are having an earlier ceremony. It's not necessarily like needed. So I would say that like then it's your choice whether you want to do it beforehand or not. Another time where it might be beneficial not to do a first look is if you guys are getting ready at different locations. That way you don't have to have like extra time before the ceremony to get together and like have a place to do your first look. Sometimes it's just easier not to in those situations. Ultimately, deciding if you want to do a first look is up to you guys. Um, my husband and I did not do a first look, but I absolutely love first looks for my wedding couples. Um, Not doing a first look was my husband's choice. He was very much against it, but I was fine with it. So I would say like it's it's your guys' choice, but make sure whatever decision you make, you plan your wedding accordingly as far as like the time of the ceremony, if you have a cocktail hour, things like that. Those are just important things to keep in mind when planning your timeline for your wedding day. Have a great day, guys. Bye.